The scientist who claimed that global warming threatens polar bears is under investigation. There's a hole in Earth's greenhouse. A cooler era lies ahead. That is the hot air coming out of alarmists' balloon. The global warming fraud is coming apart faster than the alarmists can repackage and rebrand their fairy tale. Their elaborately constructed yarn can't hold together much longer. There are just too many loose ends. Charles Monnett, the scientist who predicted that polar bears would drown from a lack of sea ice, is being investigated for scientific misconduct, possibly over the veracity of the article in which he makes that claim. Monnett, a federal wildlife biologist with the U.S. Bureau of Ocean Energy Management, Regulation and Enforcement, has been placed on leave pending the probe's outcome. After Monnett claimed that the deaths of 4 drowned polar bears foretold of an increase in deaths in the future if the observed trend of regression of pack ice and/or longer open water periods continues, polar bears became an environmentalist icon. Al Gore, for instance, resorted to emotion-evoking polar bear images in his Climate Change movie An Inconvenient Truth. The New York Times. Earth blogger called it a wrenching scene. So wrenching was it that the alarmist machine has continued to use the animals to frighten the public into believing the global warming hysteria. And it didn't need to do much to turn public opinion in its favor. Research done at Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute has found that when just 10% of the population holds an unshakable belief, their belief will always be adopted by the majority of the society. The Environmental Protection Agency placed polar bears on the endangered list in 2008, 4 years after Monnett's observation, and 2 years after Gore's movie filled audiences' heads with nonsense. But the claim that man-made global warming is a threat to polar bears has been debunked. And the scientist who ginned up the narrative is now under scrutiny. NASA data show that between 2000 and 2011, didn't trap as much heat as had been previously thought.